What is going on YouTube? It is ya boy, Sir Jorge the Great, bringing you our draft analysis for the Bridgex Battle Royale, also known as the BBR. Before I continue, guys, I know it's been a minute, and I'll be trying to say this at the beginning of all my videos starting now, but if you guys have been enjoying my content, you know, it's been a minute for me, but if you guys are enjoying my content still, you know, after these many years, then please, guys, please hit that like button down below. And if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed or are new around here, hey, I'm Jorge. It's great to meet you. Consider subscribing down below. With that out of the way, we are now entering Season 4 of the BBR, and I've been here for a very long time, y'all. Actually, just yesterday, as of recording this, I actually was just reminiscing about my first draft analysis video with the BBR. So this season, y'all, we're in Generation 9. We're in Scarlet and Violet, baby. And I decided to make a brand new team logo, because why not? It's not like I have other logos to use. But anyways, so with a Generation 9 logo, I wanted a Generation 9 Pokemon. And if you really don't follow me on Twitter, make sure you do. This is probably one of my favorite Pokemon from Generation 9. So, without further ado, if you guys didn't see in the thumbnail, then I am proud to announce the establishment, the foundation. I don't know. We're now the Pet Boys. Let's go. I freaking love Skullvillain so much. He is literally just Executor but Hispanic, and I'm here for it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna be known as this season. We're the Pet Boys, the Pet Boys. If you guys want to be a pet boy yourself, make sure you are subscribed. That's a great. Oh my god, I'm so smart. It's not scripted, y'all. Anyways, for this season, things it's a point-based system. So all the Pokemon's got points, and we get some points, and we use those points to pick the Pokemon. You guys get it. So with this, honestly, I'm gonna be real. We're the Pet Boys. We have to draft Skullvillain. Like we're the doy. So we're gonna like draft a Sun-esque team. But we'll be smart about it for a short bit. But going into round 1, again, this is all point based, so I actually did want to play a little smart. And I was like, okay, when is the I guess the most optimal turn to get Skullvillain really is what it comes down to, without it being too much of a risk. And so I figured round 1 I was pretty safe. Like, I feel like these other coaches were gonna grab like things that were actually good Pokemon. Or what am I talking about? Skullvillain's a good Pokemon, right? Anyways, so I wanted to get a Pokemon that actually would pair well with Skullvillain, rather than, you know, just picking up Skullvillain and like losing out on really good picks. So with that in mind, round 1, when it came to drafting, I was playing a little bit of OU with a Sun Skullvillain team, so I was figuring out what I like to pair with Skullvillain, and with it, I actually picked up the Great Tusk, so the paradox form of Donphan. Honestly, Great Tusk is a fantastic Pokemon, and I'm really happy to have it this league. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I think I prefer it over the Iron Treads Pokemon, the future version of Donphan. I think, I don't know, I like the mossiness of it, especially in the shiny form. I think, but yeah, I'm very excited to try out the Great Tusk. I'll be real, I don't like the fact that it's just called Great Tusk. Like that's its name. Like, I would rather just say the Paroxydian or Paradox Donphan. I don't know. Like, I want to call it by, like, its, you know, its original species names. But, you know, to each their own. But that's going to be our round 1 pick. And, yeah, it gets the ability Photosynthesis, basically meaning one of its stats gets boosted in the sun. I think it's either speed, special attack, or... No, I think it's attack or speed. One of the two. But more than times than not, it's going to be our attack stat. And we're just going to hit, like, a freaking... Great Tusk, man. I wasn't saying bus, but Great Tusks. It's like a bus, I guess. You can ride it. Anyways, going into round 2, I felt like, I don't know, going into round 2, we're in the middle of the draft, so I didn't feel really comfortable just saying, okay, we can wait another turnabout to get this Pokemon. And so I kind of pulled the trigger, maybe prematurely, some would say, but we got him. We got the boy. We got Skullvillain. and I'm super excited to have Scovillain on the team. And I think it's going to be it's very fun to use, y'all. Like, I'm not going to lie. I love the dual type, the dual stab in grass and fire, especially in a sun environment. That means we get to spam fire blasts and solar beams. Oh boy, it's going to be fun. And then we'll talk about something else in just further down into the draft. But just know our boy Sir Peppy is going to be so fun to use this season. I'm super excited. And if you are too, if you want to be a Pep Boy, subscribe. Anywho, going into round 3, obviously Scovillain gets the ability Chlorophyll, so I have to make sure I have immediate sun. I don't want to set it up manually, so it's really Scovillain can't do anything else. I'll be real. So we ended up picking up Torkoal el Tortuga, or Una Tortuga, just to get up the sun. I think it's a fantastic Pokemon still. It's a very good physical defensive Pokemon, man. Like, Torkoal can take hits. Like, you slap him in the face and he goes, do it again. Like, oh my god, it's just so fun to use. And with Scovillain and the Great Tusk, it just means that we're just gonna have a lot of fun. Going into round 4, I wanted the Steel type, and I'm gonna be real, I don't really remember why I picked up this Pokemon, but it's a Steel type. It gets Levitate, it gets Rocks. It's a Pokemon that I've used and I'm very comfortable with, and I absolutely love it. Competitively, not design-wise. Design-wise, it's okay. But anyways, our 4th round pick is going to be Bronzong. It's a Pokemon that you guys have seen countless of times if you're old like me. But I'm excited to have Bronzong in Generation 9. I actually, as of recording this, I already recorded week 1 of the BBR, and I was looking at the textures, and they actually gave like the metallic rusty texture to Bronzong, and I was like, that is so cool. But yeah, we get a Rocker, we get a Trick Room support with Torkoal if we want to run that for some reason. But more times than not, we're probably not going to do that. But I think Bronzong here looks really fun, really good. It's just, it's going to be a fun time. We get Screens, I think. I don't know. But we do get Rocks with Torkoal and Bronzong, so we'll be pretty good off there. Going into round 5, I actually really wanted to pick up some speed because our team kind of needs it. Like, outside of Scovillain, obviously, because with Chlorophyll, our speed is doubled. But I want to make sure that, in case Sun does go down, we still have another option. So seeing what was still available, like, what was the best thing available? It was Weavile. I cannot, like, gun to my head, can tell you if we've had Weavile on this channel before. I don't think so. We've had Sneasel, I know that for sure. We've definitely had Gamora plenty of time. But Weavile is a Pokemon that I've never really used, and it's a Pokemon that I dread going up against because this guy is super weak to ice. So, yeah, now it's like it's what's his name from The Office. Michael hires him instead of Danny Kudre from The Office. That's basically what we did. That's his name now. It's gonna be Danny C. Okay, cool. We got a name, y'all. Nice. Weavile is just a very strong Pokemon. Hits really hard on the physical side. Gets knocked off, I think. Gets Icicle Spinner now. And no more Triple Axle, which, thank God. That was such an annoying move to go up against. But we picked up Weavile for our 5th round pick. And, yeah. Going into round 6 now. Again, I kind of was like looking at what was the best thing available. And I really needed a good, special breaker. Because Weavile, Great Tusk, Scovillain is actually mixed. You can run either, which is fine. But I really wanted a Pokemon that was like, yes, we are going to be special this week. Because I didn't want to pigeonhole Scovillain into that role. And so, give me 1 second. Speaking of Danny Kudre, it's The Office mug. Anywho, we picked up Gothitelle. We picked up the Thick Mommy. I think we get access to Shadow Tag, which is nice, meaning that we could just just say, I know you want to leave the field, but you just can't, unfortunately. So yeah, we picked up Gothitelle, and another Pokemon that I really have never used before. And actually, there's something I did notice, that Gothitelle was gonna go undrafted, I think, also in PCT. So who knows? Anyways, that's gonna be our 6th round pick. Going into our 7th. Wanted some removal. Wanted a Dragon type, because we don't have one so far. So looking around, and honestly, I'm okay with this Pokemon. This is a Pokemon that we've actually used countless times before, and so yeah, we're picking her up. We're picking up Noivern, which I'm very much excited about. And Generation 9. Yeah, it goes fast. You click Boom Burst, you click U-Turn, you click Defog, you click Roost, you click Draco. It's a good time, you know. So yeah. I don't know what else to say about Noivern, y'all, but she's here and she's loud. Going into the 8th round pick, I needed 2 things: a water type and a ground type. When you put those types together, you get Quagsire. And oh boy, I think I mentioned earlier that a lot of things got hazards, and boy, did they look at Quagsire and like they were like, he gets rocks, right? And they were like, no, he gets spikes, no, T-spikes, no. Let's change that. So Quagsire now, kind of is like a pert now, but better because it gets water absorb. It has unaware. This boy, it's like slapping the hood roof of it. Like, now he has everything, and I'm super excited to have Quagsire. Unfortunately, I think all water type Pokemon lost the ability, or not the ability, but the move Scold. So that was like one of its kind of cool, that's what, I don't know what I'm trying to say. We picked up Quagsire, and yeah, I'm very much excited to try it out this generation. Going into round 9, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know what to get. I think my outside of the next pick, my last, I don't know how I want to say this. We take the Bombirder. Listen, y'all. Sometimes you just gotta get things, and I got the thing. So we got Bombirder. I gets pivot with Parting Shot. No, not Parting Shot. U-turn at least. I don't know what else to say about Bombirder, y'all. I know it's Thomas's favorite Pokemon from Generation 9, from what I remember from our last conversation. If it's not Thomas, I'm sorry. if you have a new favorite one, but yeah, I'm very excited to try out Bombirder. Maybe he comes to the game. However, I've had this. However, our next pick is something that I've actually had like circled for a very, very since the beginning. I can't talk. Since the beginning of the draft, and I think it's a very good Pokemon. Like, it's ranked super, super low, but I feel like that's going to be like my niche Pokemon, like Eggy, where it's like super, super low pick, but it's still good. That being Darkspawn. And it's my second favorite, if not, like, it's definitely my top 5 favorite Pokemon from Gen 9. Darkspawn is a fairy type, which is what we desperately needed, but I knew I could wait on it because I knew people were going to sleep on it. Boy, am I going to whip some asses with Darkspawn. It gets Wish, it gets Baton Pass, it gets Play Rough, it gets Body Press. Its ability, which is a well-baked body, gives it an immunity to fire types, which is just fantastic, y'all. Super, super nice. And it's going to, my boy Pookie is going to claim some bodies, y'all. Just so you wait and see. Going into the final round, I wanted an Electric type, and that's what I got. We got the legend, the myth, the Bellibolt. Oh. I don't know what Bellibolt will do for us. What I do know is he's happy. I'm happy. He's happy. We're happy. So, Bellibolt gets the ability of, oh my god, what is it? Protostatic Electric Morphus? Meaning whenever it gets hit by an attack, it charges up, and its next electric type attack will be doubled in power. And it gets access to things like Soak, meaning that, hey, you thought you were switching, never mind, ha ha ha. And so yeah, it's gonna be a fun time, and that's gonna be our draft for the BBR. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm excited. I'm excited to have Sun. I'm excited to have Darkspawn on the squad, to be honest, because like having a Sun team means that the opponent's fire types also gets the benefit of the Sun, and so I wanted a Pokemon that said no, you cannot do that, and so I thought Darkspawn was just kind of like a nice pairing with that. I'm excited to have Scoville on the team. I'm excited to have Great Tusk. It's gonna be a fun season, y'all. That's all we're gonna try to do is have some fun. and learn along the way. If you guys are excited for this 4th season of the BBR, make sure you hit the like button down below, and if you want to be a pet boy, make sure you are subscribed. But anyway, guys, with that, you guys do know me as Jorge the Great, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.